Welcome to the Cinema Twins review of John Wick Chapter 2. Now, it's just me today because Ashley has not seen John Wick. So she's not here. We've kicked her out because we don't want her to talk about something she has not seen. Now, John Wick, she also hasn't seen the first one, which is horrendous. So, Ash, I can hear you. You're distracting. I don't know which camera is the right camera, but okay, here's my thought about this. I don't think we should switch cameras at all on this. Like, it's just me. Why would we switch cameras? There, like, I feel like that's fine for the whole thing.
Welcome to this week tonight.
Yeah. Last week tonight.
This week now.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, good. That's ready.
Thanks.
You get him, Slugger.
Thanks, friend. Okay. All right. Welcome to the Cinema Twins review of John Wick Chapter 2. As you can see, Ashley is not here because she has not seen either of the John Wick movies, which I will fix very soon. I'm going to force her to watch those. So, they're great movies. So, first of all, John Wick Chapter 2 leads off right after John Wick. The first one, you know what happens, killed his puppy. He went on a crazy rampage and killed a bunch of people. This one picks up right after that, and I like that it did that for many reasons that I will go into. Now, this one is bigger, not going to say better just yet, but everything is a larger scale. More is going on. More people know that John Wick is back, and he's got more to face in this one. Now, in this one, he has a different, there's a different quote-unquote villain who is his adversary, and he's kind of, I don't want to go into too much about why he is continually pulled back in. I will say the motivation in the first one was incredibly emotional, and you were with him because his wife had died and left him this puppy, and it was immediately killed by Theon Greyjoy. So, big jerk. And so you were all for him going on an absolute rampage to kill all these people no matter what. They killed his puppy, so that's it. This one has less of an emotional motivation, but I would say the motivation is still as strong, and I don't think that takes away from the movie in any way. Common is absolutely hilarious. There are some hilarious moments with Common, but Common and Keanu Reeves' hand-to-hand combat sequences are absolutely incredible. These stunt guys who, I believe they co-directed the first John Wick. This one is only directed by one of them. Blanking on their names right now, so apologize for that. But they know what they're doing. They know how to film action, and they know how to film it well. And it's very fast-paced, but you still know what's going on, and it's not a lot of shaky cam. It doesn't rely on that in any way, which is what everyone loved about the first John Wick. And so I will say that everything that everyone loved about the first John Wick carries over into John Wick Chapter 2. If you liked the first one, you're going to love the second one as well. It's just a fun time at the movies. John Wick is one of those franchises that I could have him go on 15 more adventures in this crazy world, and this one does set it up to have a franchise and to go into another movie, and I'm totally on board with that. Keanu Reeves just is an action star. He knows what he is doing. He's incredible at it. All these headshots and everything. I mean, he's an assassin like no other. And so there's a little bit of a suspension of disbelief, with how incredible he is, but I think that's part of the fun of this movie, is watching this guy do what no one else could do and kill people with pencils and stuff like that and be super resourceful. And another thing that I really loved that this film did was it just dives deeper into this assassin world that they have set up in the first one. In the first one, I think they definitely listened to their fans, because the fans said they wanted to know more about this hotel and kind of what this hotel that you can't do assassin business in, and they wanted to learn more about that and go deeper into that world, and they did. And you see all these secrets, like I guess the secret assassin society. You see all these different facets of what they can do and the different outlets that they have and the consequences for breaking rules in this society. They have done incredible world building in these first two films, and I can't wait to see what else they do with it. There's about 1 million different places they could go. Some people, I think, will be wary with where they are taking this next film, because they did set up this assassin society so well. This next one's gonna go in a little bit of a different direction, I think, but definitely higher stakes, higher everything. I think it's gonna go the route. I think this franchise will kind of go the route of, I guess, Fast and the Furious has, but I'm not a Fast and the Furious fan, but I'm a huge John Wick fan, and I am prepared for 8, 9, 10 more movies of John Wick. Now, I will say in the trailer, Ruby Rose is kind of the main focal point, I guess, of his main enemy in the movie. That's not exactly true. She's an interesting character, but she doesn't do as much as I hoped that she would, because I think she's awesome in the role and she's super cool, but I think she's just kind of there to look like a badass kind of and doesn't do a whole lot, which I was slightly disappointed with. But John Wick has created a franchise that knows what it is. It is a fun action flick that you can just have so much fun watching and show all your friends, watch it over and over again, see John Wick kill all these people over and over again, not get tired of it. That's why I think it's going to be a very successful franchise. Very excited about the future of it. Keanu Reeves has not slowed down whatsoever. He has definitely still got it. And, you know, John Wick, I'm going to give a 9. John Wick Chapter 2, a 9.2 out of 10. Loved it. I loved it. I would love to go see it 4 or 5 more times, and I can't wait to see more. So check it out if you have not. If you haven't seen either of the John Wick movies, check them both out. That's what I'm going to get Ashley to do very soon, because I own John Wick, and I'll be buying John Wick 2 as soon as it comes out. So check it out. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Or I'll see you next time.